Good morning, guys. I'm on my way to the range and we got a lot of snow, but the weather has just changed, so it's not minus anymore. It's around 0 degrees with a little rain, so it will be wet on the range today. So today I'm heading to a range where we can't shoot on steel targets, so we have to use paper. This got me thinking about a question I got a couple of weeks ago, and that's how to train when you're limited to 300 meter ranges. Here in Western Sweden, I think 300 meters is like the typical range that we got. So in my opinion, the distance that you shoot on is not the most important. Sure, the distance is a key component for long range shooting, but if you're not able to manage and control 300 meters, you won't be able to manage 5, 6 or 1,000 meters. So if you're limited to 300 meters, which is the distance I shoot mostly on, try to mix it all up with target sizes. Try to go out in bad weather as well and shoot paper. I've been shooting too much steel lately, and I'm trying this year to shoot more paper because you can like instantly see how your groups were and was the wind as you thought it was. It can be hard if you're only shooting steel target, and also in shorter distances it can be hard to spot where the impacts are, especially if you're new into long range shooting or PRS shooting, because then your focus will be on was it an impact or not, instead of where was the impact or miss. For all of you who says that you can't practice long range shooting if you're restricted to 300 meters, I call that bullshit. I would say you can still get really good at just shooting 100 meters. It's hard to train wind on 100 meters. On 300 meters you can train wind. We will have like an average of 6 to 8 meters per second, and I think it was like up to 16 or 20 at most. So it will be a perfect opportunity to shoot some groups on paper and trying to estimate the wind. Sure, most of these ranges are like a lane in the forest, so the wind normally, if it says 8 meters on the forecast, I'm more thinking like 3 or 4, because all of the trees and the forest will like stop the wind a little bit. So, and also we're much further down than the weather systems that measure this. So for all of you who think you're limited to a certain distance for long range shooting, stop complaining about that. I mean, dry firing is better than no firing, and 100 meters is better than nothing. 300 meters is better than nothing. And if you have the opportunity, yeah, go and shoot long range. There's places you can go to, travel to if you want to shoot really long. Don't let 300 meters be a limit for your training and shooting experience. So that's what I'm going to do today. Going to shoot some paper, both from prone position and from my tripod. Main focus today, just to try to read the wind as correctly as possible. So stop bringing excuses. If you don't have time to leave your home, start dry firing. If you have the time but you're limited to 100 meters, start trying to do like 21 dot drills and craft challenge, and there's a lot of good exercises which you can do on 100. And if you only have 300 meters, start reducing the target sizes and focus on wind and getting your impacts in those targets. If you got distances longer than 300 meters, well, you can still do 100 meter drills and 300 meter drills, but go up and verify everything on the distances that you have above. So let's go, let's shoot.